Research shows that the design of a space influences the kind of learning experiences that happen there, as well as student performance. This video will walk through an example of using one of UNCG's active learning classrooms, Stone 142. At UNCG, active learning classrooms are furnished and equipped to support active learning methods such as team-based learning, problem-based learning, project-based learning, guided inquiry, discussion, scenarios, and peer instruction. Active learning classrooms provide the conditions for a teaching model where class time is focused on developing students' skills rather than knowledge acquisition. During these activities, you might deliver a few targeted mini lectures, but your primary role shifts from lecturing to facilitating, giving students access to your expertise and guidance as they do the more demanding work of learning during class instead of at home on their own. The best place to start with active learning is your student learning outcomes. Think about what kinds of activities would best support student achievement of these specific learning outcomes. Active learning involves the doing of learning, so it's especially important to connect the activity you're planning to the verb in your learning outcome to give students an authentic opportunity to develop and master that specific skill. Be transparent with students about why you're doing these activities and how they'll contribute to their learning. Now let's walk through an example. Let's say that your learning outcomes state that students should be able to diagnose organizational problems and recommend appropriate interventions. And you determine that case studies will help students develop these skills. So you assign materials and recorded lectures that support these skills for students to review outside of class time. Then, during class, you divide students into 4 groups and have each work through a different case study that they will then present to the class. You added the information about each group's case to Canvas before class, so you start by breaking students into their groups and explaining how to find the relevant information. You find a countdown video on YouTube to project onto the main screen so groups can manage their time. Students swiftly rearrange their tables and chairs to face each other. A student in each group uses their laptop to bring the relevant information and applications up onto their group's flat screen. They start brainstorming using the whiteboard and then organize and prepare their response using Google Slides. When it's their turn to present to the class, you project the group's work on the main display while they use the catchbox mic to present their ideas. This example uses all of the tools available, but you should know that whiteboards and movable tables and chairs are some of the most valuable technology in the room, and it's not all or nothing. Starting with these tools is a great approach. You can explore UNCG classrooms and request classroom technology training at learningspaces.uncg.edu. And you can learn more about active learning and the supporting technology from ITS, the Teaching Innovations Office, and your school's ITCs.